All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
It's the brother Kalaya.
Brother Bayan.
Coming at you with a quick lesson. Prior to getting started, we like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Chakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect, man. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, and you know, Jake just getting home, man. It's been a long day. All right, and this is something that I was meditating on, based off of something I heard in one of the brothers' videos. All right, and it was, you know, this can't be life, man. All right, this cannot be life, and I can stress that on all angles, and it'll just be repetitive, man, because we all of the Akim that believe within 100% truth, within the true doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, feel it. Okay, the earth is feeling it, but they don't feel it according to understanding, man, according to wisdom. Okay, they understand that there's a problem, but they don't understand the solution. We understand the solution. You see, we understand that this world needs to be ruled aright. Okay, so this brings me to the title. All right, the complaint of the just shall be justified. You see, I'm gonna say it one more time. The complaint of the just shall be justified. All right, and Babaka Shah, if you can grab that word complain for me real quick, just to set the tone of this video, man.
This is the word complaint on the online etymology. It says complaint, a noun. It says lamentation, expression of grief. Also, grief, sorrow, anguish. Itself, also expression of dissatisfaction or disapproval, statement of grievances, formal accusation, a plaintiff poem, but I think that was the point.
Yeah, the point was a complaint of dissatisfaction, man. All right, the way this society is run is in a wicked manner. You see, we see all sorts of abominations day in and day out, right? We're plagued by demons, okay? The food isn't nutrient rich. Barakatah, man. You know, Jake, financial situations, relationship-wise, things are just not satisfactory. All right? The ways of Babylon cannot satiate a true Israelite at heart, man. All right? Because what we desire as Israelites is what? Stability, right? Honor, okay? Justice, right? We desire these things within our inward parts. And you can even see that within 2/3 of the nation of Israel, even though they have no clue on what's going on. You know? But the Lord has given us the opportunity to what? To complain unto him. The Lord wants to hear our complaint. You know, you have anything you want to say?
Yeah, I got a quick precept for you.
You got it.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when a wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Kind. You know, and the wicked is in power and the people are mourning, man. All right? I was watching a video that the apostle did, Elder Apostle Tahar, and it was going into an Edomite woman. This ain't even of the nation of Israel, man. Okay, and this Edomite woman was complaining about the status of so-called the greatest nation on the face of the planet Earth, man.
Right.
Babylon the Great. You see?
Yeah.
This is supposed to be the greatest. We talked about that this past weekend, man. You know, the home of the free. What it say? The land of the free, the home of the brave, man. This is what everybody want to come. But what? Once you get here, you see that it's all full of lies and bullshit, man.
Yeah, just a corporation, you know, that just jump into the corporate slavery here, you know. And we know, like, according to the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, you know, it says that this devil, you know, he gathers all nations, you know, and put them under, you know, his subjection. But you mentioned something else. You know, they got the French word, the creme de la creme.
Creme de la creme.
This is, you know, that's what America is out to be. But, you know, just being here and seeing, you know, the downfall of everything, downfall of the dollar, you know, prices skyrocketing and just a whole lot of angry nations ready to butt heads here. You know, that's what was happening, you know, in the rulership of this damn devil, you know.
And I'd like to make a quick point before we move on. All right, now let's think logically, right? A person, let's say a man of adulthood, right, from one of these foreign nations, Afghanistan, or let's say even China per se, because there's restrictions, major restrictions in these different places.
Right.
Okay, you have the freedom to do whatever you please, man. And along with the women, you know, you have the freedom to do what? Wear what you want, say what you want, okay? Be who you want.
Yeah.
You see? And that's what this place promotes, but ultimately that goes into that wine, man. All right, being drunken of that wine, the doctrines, the philosophies of this place, this wicked ass place. It's poison. All right? And these people, you know, they come here and they don't even understand. See, we grew up here. So we can, and then the Lord has given us the eye salve to see that this is a wicked ass place. You know? So our vision and their vision is polar opposites.
Right.
You know, we see north and these people see south, and vice versa.
And we gradually seen everything go worse to worse to
right.
worse to worse.
That's right, brother.
You know?
And it's going to get even deeper because as we're starting to see it get worse, these people are starting to see more hope.
Right.
You feel me? Make America great again, right? I just watched the video that the brother Raya put in the Salaki, not Raya. I was watching another video that brother put in the chat, but the brother from Los Angeles, man, Micah Allah, he went into, man, damn, I forget what exact company it was, but one of these companies donated $600 billion, all right, to the Department of War.
Oh, God.
You see? Because they just changed the name.
Right.
It was the Department of Defense, but under Trump's administration, they've changed it to the Department of War. This was one company.
Right.
Donated $600 billion to that.
Damn.
You know? So these people are actually trying to keep the guys or the gimmick up. You know? But we see it. We're crying out. We're sighing. You know? Babaka Shah, could you get the book of Micah, chapter 2 and 10? You know? Because if you're an Israelite in your right mind, this should be your spirit, man. All right, this is a basic scripture, but it holds plenty power. You know? Because that's the type of spirit Jake's supposed to be in anyway, man. There's nothing here for us. All right, but there's just wickedness. That's why Matthew 24, and I believe it's 22. It might be 32, Salakia. Yes, 32, I believe. But it tells you that the days are being shortened, man. At least no flesh shall be saved. You see? But go ahead, Doc.
It's the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction."
Come, Babaka Shah, I would love to see what that word rest means in a blue letter. You know, but like it says, arise ye and depart, and that doesn't mean I'd take the next flight out to wherever you want to go, man. Okay, you fleeing America, basically you're avoiding your salvation, man. Scriptures give you a clear description, all right, that the next Exodus, the second Exodus, will be where? Here in America, man. Babylon the Great. You see? The Lord is gonna take us away from this wicked ass place, man. All right, but it says, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. What does that word say, y'all?
It is Strong's H4496. I'm not even gonna try that. But it says, in the Strong's definition, a repose, peacefully, figuratively, a consolation.
Right. This is not our consolation, man. Okay? Scriptures tell you that the wicked of the 2/3 of the nation of Israel have received their consolation on this side. They've received their reward. Okay?
Yeah.
This ain't where our reward lies. All right? Our reward lies within the heavens, man. Okay, we have heavenly rewards. Lord willing, we have that number stored away for us, put up away for us. You got it?
Yeah, and I recently did a video too, off of, I forget if it was either Elder Yashawamba or Elder Ariala who mentioned it, you know, and the Lord has us in the spirit for a reason of constantly complaining, for us to not be on our leaves and be comfortable being here. So the people who already got the money, the millions and billions and stuff like that, you know, they got their consolation. That's why they're comfortable here. You know, they want this place to continue to go. But the Lord has us in the spirit of wanting to get the hell out of here and want all this to, you know, for our kingdom to come.
Was that video they did at night?
Yeah.
I seen that exact snippet.
Yeah.
I seen that exact snippet, man. You know, and he basically was saying that these people, your Lil Waynes, your LeBron Jameses, your NBA young boys, these different people with all of this money, like the brother said, they have received their constellation, but what? They have it, and it's not according to knowledge, man.
Right.
You see, we're gonna get the whole enchilada, as they say in the world, man. You know, we're gonna get it with all the fixings too, man.
Yeah, not the piece of the pie. We'll get the whole pie.
The whole pie, man.
Yeah.
But that was it in that definition, huh?
Con.
You got it.
They got the Ezekiel, and I got a precept too.
You can either one, wherever you want to
go. Let's get the Ezekiel first, and a precept on.
Con.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9, verse 4. It says, "And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof."
All right, and these different abominations, go into the things that you see on a day-to-day basis, right? Moism, okay? The alphabet community, right? And all of their antics. You can sum it up in one whole, man. All right? Hey, the actual abominations that are being fed unto us, okay? Your McDonald's, your Burger Kings, your Wendy's, right? The different products, GMO products. You see?
The fish, the salmon.
Right. You know, these devils have become crafty over the years and have been hiding the poison more and more, better each time, man.
Right.
You know? So we're crying and we're sighing, you know, about these things. All right, our people, all right, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans getting killed in the streets day in and day out. All right, the justice system, the so-called justice system, right? Giving unjust judgments. You see? Being the first fired and last hired. Okay? All of these things are abominations in the sight of the Lord's eyes, man. All right? This devil deals unjustly.
Yeah.
Okay? And the scriptures tell you, the Lord ain't no unjust balance.
All right.
Okay?
So this devil's unjust, and it's not a upright bone in him, you know?
Come on, man.
Nothing that he could do is right, you know? But the precept back you up is the book of Psalms, chapter 34 and 15. It says, "The eyes of the Lord," Yahweh, you had that?
I had that, yeah. Beautiful, brother, beautiful.
Psalms 34 and 15, "The eyes of the Lord, Yahweh, are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cry. The face of the Lord is against them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. The righteous cry, the Lord heareth, and delivered them out of all their troubles."
So when you go back into that word complaint, right? To complain, it means to lament. The word lament just means to cry, man. All right? There's a whole book called Lamentations in the scriptures for a reason. All right? And when you go into it, that was Jeremiah lamenting over the state of Israel today, man. Okay? He's seen this. And I went into it on Saturday. He vomited.
Right.
You know? To see the glorious tribe of Israel being trodden down like the Maya in the streets, man.
Right.
Okay? But yeah, hey, the Lord, he hears our cries. He hears the cries of the righteous. All right, and that's why I chose the title. All right, what did I name it? Damn, I forget. Lord willing, I got it written down in my phone, but it goes into being just, man. And the cry of the just shall be justified. That's it. And that was sticking with me all day, man, because we sit here, we toil day in and day out at our jobs. We get off from work. We do this work. You see? And man, we constantly giving that cry out unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, man.
Yeah.
You know?
It's crazy you say that. I was just with the brothers Kashab and Kabal, and we was talking about basically how, you know, us being in the truth, man, along with everything else that go on in the world, we were literally doing some type of work 24/7.
Always.
And it's like it's no rest at all. We talk about how the weekends just fly by. You know, by the time Jake get off, you know, we going ahead to Friday, you know, for the Friday lesson. You know, after we sit there and fellowship for a bit, the night's all the way over.
It's over.
Go to sleep, wake up, we got camp again, you know, Saturday. And then next thing you know, Sunday's there and we back to work.
At work.
You know, it's just a never-ending cycle.
And, you know, that's the beauty of this thing, because that's a part of our cry that all of this be over with. Okay? Even the ministry, man. All right? In the most righteous way I could possibly put that, because once we understand that the ministry be put up, then we understand that the Lord has pushed forth, all right, phase 2. You see? We're going into what? Persecution after that, man.
Right. Yeah. The brother Kaya, you know, always say, man, like that should be a part of every brother prayer, is that we pray that the destruction of this place happens soon. We pray that, you know, that we get off the highways and byways, you know. It's not unrighteous to have that in your prayer, because basically what you're saying is that you're praying for the kingdom to rapidly come. You're praying for the next phase of the scriptures, of prophecy that's supposed to come by, you know. But I got 2 more verses in that.
And I'm looking for a precept too to back you up in what you said. You got it.
Continuing on in Psalms 34 and 18, it says, "The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit." You know, the people that's sighing and crying about the abominations that's being done in there in the midst of. You know, that's who the Lord is listening to, and the Lord is near to them. All right, because they're in the right spirit, you know, and being in captivity, you know, to be on punishment, the right, you know, mindset to be in is in a contrite spirit, as it says.
Yeah.
You know, to want to get off punishment, to want to get out of there. You know, if you come back and you see that they're enjoying punishment, that means I didn't do enough. You know, that means I need to put you through more. But, you know, the Lord set aside the people that's still going to party and bullshit like in the days of Noah. Or they got the people that's, you know, sighing and crying about the abomination. But one more, it says in 19, it says, "Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered them out of all." You know, so we being afflicted, man, mentally, physically, you know. We got Satan, you know, dibbling and dabbling with us in the spirit, you know. So it's just a constant battle day in and day out, you know, every time we wake up. You know, it's a new battle, and it's another battle that we have to overcome.
That's right.
You know, and Jake, you know, just want this to be over, man. But we know in the meantime, we still got to work. You know, the work don't stop. Yeah, we going through it, but you ain't the only one, Jake. You know?
I was looking for a particular precept, and I believe it's in 2nd Ezra, but it's fine. I just quote it. But it tell you to pray for fewer days, man. Okay? Hey, that's the spirit we supposed to be in, man. Who the hell want to be in prison? I don't know no prisoner that wants to be in prison. Okay? Which there are some, but they won't be in my, it's saying, what is that? Joshua, for me and my house, you see, we're going to serve the Lord. Hey, for me and my house, hey, we praying for fewer days, man. You know?
2nd Ezra 2 and 13.
You got it, real quick.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 13. It says, "Go and ye shall receive. Pray for few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch."
And I overlooked it too. I got it right here, Mark. But nevertheless, man, hey, pray for fewer days. Okay? There's a set release date for this prison sentence that we have been in, man. It tell you that in Lamentations, the 4th chapter.
Oh.
You see? Hey, your afflictions are accomplished, Zion. You see? You shall no longer go into slavery. Roughly paraphrasing.
Right.
You know, but nevertheless, these are the different things that the just complain about, man. And these things will be justified. All right? Hey, the Lord has made inquisition, which goes into a judicial investigation, basically, all right, on what this devil has done unto us, what he has done in the past, the present, and what he plans on doing in the future, man. Okay? So, we're already justified, man. Just hang on. Hang on. Continue to pray, man. Continue to beg Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to get out of this thing. I got one more. This 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and 5, right? And this is initially where the word complain came from for the title, man, for the premise of this video. 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 5. Well, yeah, to hell with it. I do 5. It says, "Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are fulfilled." Now understand this. You still have the elect that dwell within the earth, man. Okay, so we're seeing the wickedness. Just like it tell you in Hebrews, Lot, what it says, my words escaping me, with the filthy conversation of the wicked. What it said, I'm looking for that specific word, man, Salakia, because I didn't have that written, but nevertheless, man, you know, that fucked Lot up to hear sodomite talk, right? To hear our women talking about adultery. Yeah, found it?
Yeah, 2 Peter 2.
Oh, it's 2 Peter, Salakia. What it say?
That specific verse. It says, and delivered.
Vexed. That's what it is.
Yeah, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked.
That's right, man. We're vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. We're vexed with the overall aura of the wicked. Okay? Because contrary to popular belief, there is a wicked aura that surrounds these people. You feel it when you walk into the office, into the stores, okay? Into various different homes. All right?
Say something? Yeah, let me go up one more.
You got
it. Backing up what you said, because this is going to back up again. You know, we in spiritually Sodom and Egypt, but it says 2 Peter 2 and 6. It says, "In turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an ensample unto those that after should live ungodly, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked."
That's right. And that's backing up the 2nd Ezra 15 and also what? The Ezekiel, man. Okay? But I'm going to finish this out. It says, verse 6 back in the 2nd Ezra 15, "For wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually." You see? So we constantly are throwing up curses on Babylon the Great, man. You know? That's why you hear brothers say Abababal, Abababal, Abababal after each lesson. Okay? Death to America. Death to the whore, man. Okay? This place is, it said, exceedingly wicked. So it's over wicked. Okay?
That's why the Lord gonna overkill in this place.
That's right. The book of Revelations tell you that the sins have reached the heavens. You see? So, you know, that's the sort of spirit you got to be in, man. You got to be in a lamenting spirit. All right? Your spirit must lament. If you're not lamenting spiritually, and I don't mean in a woe is me spirit. No. I mean in a righteously lamenting, okay, like I said in that Micah, you know, arising and actually departing within your spirit, man. All right, you have to detach yourself from this place, and that's how you lament. Because when you're attached, you don't cry about how this world is run.
Right.
You're not concerned with who's ruling, all right, with the next generation, you know, and things of that nature, how they're gonna come out, you know. But nevertheless, that's what I had. You had anything else?
You made me think of this. Never mind.
Kind. You know, man, Lord willing, a point was made. All right, and may you brothers and sincere sisters continue to lament, man, righteously. All right, throw those prayers up. All right, throw those curses up in like manner. Though as much as you throw up prayers, throw up curses as well. So we can get the hell up out of here. You know? So Lord willing, the point was made. All right, before we get out of here, we like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rachakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to Ophilat. Shalom.
Shalom.
And Ababa Ball.
Ababa Ball.
Ababa Ball.
Ababa Ball.
Ababa Ball.
Ababa Ball.
Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala.
Shalom.
Shalom.